looking at?
Good Christmas Eve. It's 2 days before Christmas, and I thought, I don't know, let's try and get something done on the 86 Ford F350 diesel. We're going to start under here? Absolutely not. I just didn't know which shot I wanted for my opener. So, what's better than the undercarriage of an old truck? Anywho, I think we're going to start with the interior. We're going to clean it out and defunkify it a bit. I mean, there is just white and green and black mold everywhere. You know, mouse droppings, feces, unidentified goo.
Nasty, nasty.
And yeah, let's just start by de-germing it. Not gonna film it. I think that's rather boring, you watching me wipe it down, unless you tell me otherwise.
I will do whatever you want.
Okay? Until you start telling me that you want me to show everything, it's just easier for me not to. And I'm lazy, so instead of trying to set the camera up and get the shot, I'm giving you a before. See? Super dirty. Super duper gross. See in here? Really gross. You see what those are.
It's shit.
Bit of hantavirus. But anyways, I'm gonna get the vacuum in here, vac it out quick. I think there's still some mouse house. Oh, right there, under the seat. We'll vac it out and then we'll give it just a quick shine on. I'm just gonna use some old rotten, I got a partial bottle that's, broken, and the old Armor All. And then, do you remember this? Do they still make this? Son of a gun.
You son of a gun.
I think I found this in my grandfather's basement at least 10 years ago. And it's probably been sitting in there at least 10 years. Made in USA. That's pretty cool. Some kind of code right there. But yeah, still quite a bit left in there. It says they want you to clean it first. I thought this was all, aren't these things, aren't they do-alls? One-stop shop? Won't they clean and beautify? Well, we're going to find out because that's what you're using. That said, I'm going to dive head first into this. And as soon as I'm done, I'll bring it back in and show you the difference. Again, before. Let's see what after looks like. Wish me luck. So we found some more treasures along our way. So this is like a tendonitis brace for your forearm. That you would screw that into the muscle and that would kind of stop the tendonitis pain. Ask me how I know. Bungee cord. Vin plaque, I'm assuming that goes over in the dash. I didn't match it up, probably never will. Fork, so that's good. Sunglass lens and a glove. I did go ahead and use some cleaner degreaser because the Armor All and this STP product was putting the shine on but wasn't getting the black out of the seat. This rag was clean when I started, so yeah, we got quite a bit of layer of dirt off. So let's take a peek. So much better. I should have got it before of the stitching. That stitching was black all the way down, and that degreaser did a really good job of getting rid of that. This is some kind of adhesive that didn't come out. But yeah, quite a big change. Obviously, the door card we really couldn't help much of that. We did liberally spray it. There's what, it originally looked like, and there's, after years of sun. Kick panels are weird. How they degraded or faded. Same way on the other side. Glove box. Here's an old school coin holder. Jacking instructions. Jack's off today. But yeah, this is some kind of adhesive as well. Might have put a scraper on that. I don't know if you can see. Can we see that there's actually some metallic in this paint, which I was a little surprised. Is this a respray, or did these trucks come, these cab bodies come with metallic paint? Let me know if you know. I don't know if I showed that before. Back here, much better. Obviously, that's where the bar sits. So that's rust. I didn't go too crazy. This thing, what do you think? If you guys know what this is this for like old school sound editing? It has these cute little ties on here. I believe they're factory. What was this piece of cardboard for? If you know, let me know. Is it sound editing? That's all I can think of in my mind. Of course, the camera doesn't want to focus. We still got windows to do. That's mostly on the outside. That'll be upcoming. It's too bad about that, because other than that, I don't know if focus. There's some cuts here or splits in the front. Oh, I didn't do the glove box face because I kept it open the whole time. Well, that sounds about right. But other than that, the dash is in great shape for a 37-year-old truck. We even did the weather strip quick. Bottom of the door. Go around to the driver's side. Well, yeah, look at that faux wood grain. If you remember the steering wheel, it was disgustingly full of mold. And now we have this beautiful faux inlay wood grain plastic. I didn't go crazy and get Q-tips and, you know, brushes in there, but overall, big difference. The cleaner actually started taking off the print there, so I immediately stopped. But yeah, massive difference, and I'm pretty happy with it. Why are you saying? You're probably asking yourself, why'd you do that for? It's just an all-work truck. Because I'm a big proponent of clean. I don't like the mouse droppings in here, and you know, I like clean. I don't mind doing it. It's amazing what a little, you know, chemical and a little elbow grease will get you to. Massive difference. Okay, same thing over here with the door card. Pretty well sun faded, degraded, but it's still there. Same with the kick panel over here. Does the light still work? Old school vintage. Oh, that one doesn't want to close. The other side closed, which I couldn't believe. Anywho, I think next on the list for today is to remove this faceplate. I believe, let me see, there's a screw there, and there's tabs that just kind of click into place down there. And see if we can figure out if we can get this, you know, these manual heat controls to do stuff. Oh, we shouldn't touch that button. That's the fuel tank changer switch. Blower doesn't work, and we can't put the thing all the way to hot. I think it's just manual cables that open up the doors in the HVAC box. And then, yeah. So let me get this faceplate off and see what's going on, and I'll bring you in when I find something interesting. I just wanted to show the custom radial work. It's just literally zip tied in place. So I'm going to cut those 2 zip ties and remove the 4 Phillips head screws for the heat controls here, and see what I see if I can get in there. I'm assuming it's just a mechanical cable that's half frozen, or the door is frozen. And I'm going to just take some, just going to soak the crap out of it with PB Blaster for starts, if I can get in there. Let's start with that. Okay, so all we had to do is remove the fan, and if you can see back there, there's our hot cold lever and cable. So the cable's physically working, and our, you know, our door is physically working for our, you can see that, for our defrost and our floor and off. So I then removed that cover from here, and well, we're not going to be able to see it from here, but there's where we are. I don't know. Anyways, I trace the cable and it comes out to the HVAC box out here and goes to right here. So what are the odds that the blower motor doesn't work? So there's your blower motor, and down there is your, now help me out, focus. Down there is your, we used to change these all the time when I was a mechanic, resistor of some sorts. I want to call it a ballast resistor, but that's from just me watching too much YouTube and watching Mopar stuff, I believe. I believe it's some kind of resistor that has something to do with the high speed on the fan or the low speed. Help me out here. I've done so many, I can't believe I can't remember. I know I could easily look it up, but on the fly here, I haven't looked it up. Talking to you guys. But anywho, the blower motor doesn't work. What are the odds? There's mouse house in there. You know what I mean? There's got to be, right? What are the odds that there aren't? So I'm thinking, let's remove the blower motor. I can almost guarantee that the resistor or whatever it's called down there needs to be replaced. Let's remove those two things and then see if we can see the door. Do you think it's just full of mouse house? The cable's physically working. It physically moves a little bit, but not all the way. It kind of stops. So either something's broken in there or it's just full of mouse house and it's stopping the door from opening all the way. Alrighty, ready to see what's behind, I guess, you know, the blower motor and resistor. I couldn't figure out why the radio got no reception, and then I saw this. That would be antenna wire that's cut and or broken. So there's one mystery solved. All right, let's pull out blower motor resistor, I believe it is, down here. And I'm gonna say, judging by that, the corrosion on that, that more than likely this thing is in-op. And you can see down there, we have telltale sign of infestation. All right, I haven't pulled this out yet. And, wow, well, I didn't expect that. Oh, good, well, here we get evidence. Hold on now. This is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Focus. It looks like they ate the blower motor fan, which is a shame because normally when you buy these blower motors, you save on the cage, or we used to call it the hamster wheel. And oh yeah, this thing is, I can't do it with one hand, but it appears to be frozen solid. So it looks like, at the very least, blower motor fan, and blower motor resistor. But what I'm a little surprised at is there's not a whole hell of a lot of, no, I saw that down there and I was like, oh yeah, we got major mouse house. We don't have major mouse house. We just have some chewing going on. That doesn't look broken to me. That looks, yeah, you can see the, let me see if I can get you in there. Focus. That is chew mark. You see those little grooves up top? That is two front teeth of what I would suspect to be a rat. So let me get, of course it's not going to focus. Finger's going to be in the way. There it goes. Let me get the vacuum in there. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to feel said door through there. I don't know what I'm doing. I never stuck my hand in one of these. So, oh, look at back here. Looky there. Oh, looky there. More chewing action going on. See all that? Oh yeah, the plastic was tasty. Interesting. All right, let me vac this out, see if I can feel what's going on with the door, and we'll go from there. This is what came out of the bottom of the HVAC box, heater box, whatever you want to call it. This is frozen mud dirt, rodent feces, rodent urine, mouse house, and that big, huge, look how thick that is. Well, yeah, I'm pretty brave for grabbing it, I know. I don't really care. That's what they make soap for and hand sanitizer. Now watch. We're all the way to cold. You ready now? All the way to warm. Just like that. So it had nothing to do with frozen cable. It had everything to do with frozen mud and mouse stuffs. So that's pretty good news. But I did vac it out. I feel like I wish I had a real small crevice tool. I'm gonna have to spray some there. I'm thinking like bathroom cleaner with bleach in there. Try and sterilize all that. It'll be pretty gross to first fire this thing up. You can't really see it, but beyond the box, there's more mouse nests way back there. I wish I could get in there. But yeah, that's pretty cool. We now have working heat controls. Check that one off the list. Got our panel back in with our radio. Come to find out, this is an aftermarket faceplate. I got the radio situated better than it was. Not saying it's right, but it looks better. I got this panel back in, not sure what it's called. I think next adventure is going to be, if you remember from the last video, we got no action. This is no longer connected to this. So let me pull this door card off. I'm assuming it's just the window regulators, you know, left the building. But let me pull this door card off quick and we'll see what we see. I love the simplicity of these older vehicles. Literally one Torx thing to get the handle off. One screw there. One screw there that pulled through already because it's old. Still got the factory paper, whatever this was for with the spring. That's pretty cool. Another reason the radio ain't working, I don't think the speaker is doing speaker stuff anymore. I think a lot of good noise is going to come out of there. So that's good. All right. It does have the old school rivets. The regulator is riveted in. I don't have the big rivet gun, nor the rivets. So that's something we're going to figure out. But let's put the handle back on. Let's see. Oh. Oh, that's too funny. It's not, well, we don't know what's going on yet because, I don't know if you can see that, the splines that hold, is that right? We just not going in right? Yeah. The splines in the handle are just, they're gone. They're missing. It's been completely rounded out. Stripped out. Let's go and grab the handle. We know that one works. Let's grab that one, put it over here, and see if the window works. Let's give it a try. This is the other door handle. Yeah, we have way more splines on this one than we do the other one. Let's put that on there. See what it does. Oh, yeah. Come on, get involved till the mystery is solved. You know the rest.
Scooby-Doo, where are you?
I would have thought window regulator all day long. And while, you know, this door is rough and missing, you know, weather stripping, and we now have put the window up all the way. I should throw a little grease in there. That's great that we don't have to do the window regulator. I'll have all the parts and pieces. Just need a door handle and a speaker. That's pretty cool. All right, another one checked off the list. We are racking up parts though. All right, what's next? I think it's getting later in the day. I think we're gonna stop there. We'll go make the parts list, blower motor resistor. We need a window crank. Speakers really aren't the priority, but I would like to have a radio in here if I decide to keep it or use it. I like this truck. I like it much better than the Dodge. This is 10 years older. I can guarantee you that's the original rocker panel, and it's still there. On the Dodge, it was deleted and already probably replaced twice. Dashboard, you saw the Dodge, 10 years older, not a crack in it. That's just the quality difference from, you know, then to now. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing. I do really like it for its simplicity, and I love how mechanical it is. Got the 4-speed, it's so simple, so mechanical. Yeah, it's slow as you know what, but I think we're gonna keep going on it here for a minute. And again, we're gonna get it mechanically sound, and you know, the small stuff like this, you know, functional. We're gonna make everything function. We're gonna get the, you know, the blower motor going and have heat, and then go from there. But yeah, before I start to ramble, we're gonna stop the video here for now. And then, I don't know, tomorrow or the next day or Christmas Day, or we'll get back after it and move on to something else. Good morning, everybody. The dog said I could borrow the hat, so I thought that was cool. So here we are. I sincerely want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Yes, I'm going to say that. Happy holidays. And the upcoming New Year. So happy that. What's your New Year's resolution? Mine is to, I'm going to try and stop to eat so much. It seems around this time of the year, food intake seems to go up. Not sure why. That said, let's dive headfirst back into the video and just continue to march. Alrighty, I'm just going to say, next step in the process, let's see if we can remove a layer of lichens. Let's fire up the pressure washer and just, you know, let's just give it a spritz of pressurized water. We're going to attempt to use the electric. This seems to work pretty good. However, we are going to be running out of the well with the pump. Now, if you watched the plastics power wash video, I appreciate it. If you haven't, go watch it, and I would greatly appreciate it. But we're running out of the well, and that kind of limits pressure. It seems to work intermittently. I don't know if I used this bigger hose last time, but we're using a bigger hose. The pump was leaking at connections. We fixed on that, so hopefully we get a little bit more better flow, which results in a little bit better pressure. I didn't want to do it across the street at the house because I don't really have the room. There's not a good place to put this thing. And there's quite a bit of traffic. Even though it's Christmas, there is a bit of traffic going by, and we're going to get a lot of traffic noise. But we're probably going to do a time lapse, so I guess that wouldn't matter. Anyway, I'm already halfway set up here. So yeah, let me set the pressure washer up. I'll get you in here, and we'll do a little power wash and time lapse. How's that sound on a Christmas day? All right, to give you an idea, we did half the roof. I know the sun's gonna play with us, so we did 3 of the lights. We didn't do those 2. We did half of the back of the cab over here. We didn't do this half. Pretty big difference. Pretty hard to get the windows, but I think you can see kind of through there, and you can see what we have left. So yeah, the electric pump is actually working today. The pump and the well, and everything's in harmony, everything's in unison. It's gonna be a great day. Let's continue to march. There's half the grill and bumper. Lichens. That's a lot of lichens. Pretty big difference. Crazy. All right, let's drink it in.
Drink it in.
You saw the before. Pretty big difference. Sun's working, we got steam. Well, what'd you say? You're unhappy? Pressure washer didn't skip a beat. It's the best it's ever run over here, and I'm ecstatic about that. These wood steak, this bed steak body is what I'm trying to say. It's still actually got some life left into it. We removed some, it was a lot of lichens. Like I said before, a lot of lichens. Let's quiet this little thing up. Let's press the off button there. What's great about this flatbed, it just saves so much extra work. I was gonna do the wood and I started doing it, but I'm not that into it. At least not today anyway. Oh, we probably should have got back here. I will. Do you really need to see it? Probably not. Hosed out the back quick. Back windows look a lot better. But yeah, we just, it's still like, an old 86 farm truck, but we peeled the layer off. And that's a good thing. There's no greater sense of accomplishment than polishing an old turd. That said, while we're waiting on parts, and what I mean by that is when we can afford to buy parts, we'll continue on this 86 Ford IDI 6.9 diesel. That said, again, I wish all of you happy, healthy holidays and New Year. As always, thanks for watching. If you could hit the like, subscribe, and especially the comments. Had a comment from Texas the other morning while laying in bed when I first woke up, and said he enjoyed the first video on this truck immensely. And that's what keeps me going. I'm just a tiny channel in a sea of a flooded market where everyone and their brother is doing this. Don't know how to set myself apart? Maybe you can help me with that. Also, this video, I haven't edited it yet, but this video should be a lot shorter. Let me know if you want to see short versions with more videos or long versions with less videos. I'm of the opinion of an hour for these revive and drives per video is max. That's ideal for me. It's not always going to be that way, but again, I'm here to cater to you. You let me know what you want. As always, hope to see you on the next one. I know that's not the best saying in the world. I just like the way it rolls off the tongue. I know I'm not going to see you, but I hope you're there watching.
The end.